Nani, Prashantini, నేను రిప్రజెంట్ చేశాను ఆన్ సెట్లో. సో ఐ రియలీ ట్రావెల్డ్ విత్ దిస్ టీమ్. సో ఐ థింక్ ఐ హ్యావ్ టు సే సమ్ థింగ్స్ విత్ అబౌట్ దెమ్. And అంటే when Jagdish thanked everybody, he was thanking everyone from a director perspective. So now I have to do thanking from a producer perspective. So I'll start off with Jagdish. సినిమా పిచ్చోడు అంటే డెఫినేషన్ హిమ్. ఇఫ్ యూ సీ వాట్సాప్లో తన స్టేటస్ ఇస్ లైఫ్ ఇస్ టెంపరరీ, ఫిల్మ్ ఇస్ ఫర్ ఎవర్. అండ్ that's probably what he is, because నేను 6 months నుంచి నేను జగదీష్తో ట్రావెల్ అవుతున్నాను విత్ హిస్ టీమ్ ఆల్సో. ఫ్రమ్ ద స్క్రీన్ ప్లే టైమ్ వీ యాక్చువల్లీ sat together when he was finalizing the screenplay, and for 6 months we didn't talk about anything other than code. అంటే యుల్ థింక్ ఓ ప్రొడ్యూసర్ జగదీష్ ఏం మాట్లాడుకుంటారులే అనుకుంటాము, కానీ వీ యాక్చువల్లీ స్పోక్ ఫర్ అవర్స్ ఎవ్రీ డే, బట్ ఆల్వేస్ అవర్ టాపిక్ వాజ్ కోట్. నథింగ్ అవుట్ సైడ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫిల్మ్ వీ టాక్డ్. ఆన్ 14th night I came to know so many things about his personal life. Don't worry, నేను రివీల్ చేయను. But there is this different side to him, and నాకు 14th night తెలిసింది, who is this guy? I don't even know him అనుకున్నాను. So the kind of conviction he has for his story, how he wrote it, for everything, like casting gaani, he's so passionate about film. And that honesty, Jagdish, don't lose it. I want to see you really rise and make great films. You started off with such a banger, literally. We are all overwhelmed and joyful for you. So thank you for starting your career with Wall Poster. I know andaru Wall Poster ki thank you cheptunnaru, but thank you for choosing Wall Poster. You gave us such a joyful film, so we love it. And to Darshi, thank you for bringing him to us, Wall Poster, because I think this film, it's as much pride for us as it's for you guys. And to believe in stories like this, Darshi, and I've seen you on set, I was like, actually I used to feel sad for you, because oka Telangana slang nunchi vachi you have to maintain a new slang, completely new slang, in a courtroom full of 100 people, and not lose the slang and remember this oka long lawyer dialogue lanni gurtunchukuni. Yes, I used to feel bad, amma, I don't want to be in this place ani. But when I saw you on screen, what brilliance for Darshi. Like, I mean, every place I thought, okay, this guy can be a lawyer actually in Vizag. Surya Teja, you made us believe in Surya Teja. Every expression was so nuanced, and such a brilliant actor you are, and we are so glad you did this film with us. Yeah. And next, Mangapati. I have to talk about, sir, I'm a big fan of the 90s. I was like, అది మీరు సీరీస్ చూసినప్పుడు I wanted to come and give you a hug, because it's like, this is the father that everybody needs in their lives, you know, who gives us direction ani. And then I saw Mangapati. Oh my God. On the first day of the set, ఆయన షార్ట్ ఉన్నప్పుడు నేను వెళ్ళాను. తర్వాత I was scared to approach him. I stayed away from him throughout the film, because ఆయన షార్ట్ చూసినాక you will only see Mangapati. He stayed in the character throughout the shoot. Literally, because he owned it, and he wanted to be the most fierce Mangapati, and the film is working because of how fierce Mangapati is, sir. So thank you so much. And this phenomenal comeback that you have, you deserve it, sir. Like, I'm grateful that you got it through Court and through Wall Poster, this great comeback, and you have some great roles that you will be doing, I'm sure. And then going to, of course, Harsha Garu and all day. Ante, if Darshi's drama worked, that's because of his witty comebacks, and how he improvised some things and made it funny. It was so fun to watch you, sir. Yeah. And then I have to talk about my two favorite women, Survi Prabhavati Garu and Rohini Garu. When we were watching the edit, at some point me and Jagdish were saying, Jagdish, it's actually a story of two mothers. People might say it's a courtroom drama and love story, but it's a story of two mothers and their journey, Sunny. Ma'am, you guys were so brilliant. అండ్ అంటే డైలాగ్లు 4 ఉంటాయేమో మీ ఇద్దరికి కలిపి మొత్తం సినిమాలో, బట్ ద వే యూ యాక్టెడ్ విత్ యువర్ ఐస్, యువర్ ఎమోషన్స్, ఇట్స్ బ్రిలియంట్. And then I have to talk about my boy Roy Roshan here. So I have to tell you this one thing when I'm talking about him. For 10 days, this court shoot happened in one location for us. We're all there. So the earliest guy to show up on the set, because he was required in every scene, courtroom law, was him. And he put 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. he used to come every single day. And tanu shot lo unna lekapoyina, he never used to leave the set. You know, what you would imagine is oka 19-year boy ante edo time pass kala vastadu shoot ki and then he'll chill and he'll go ani. But that was not the case with him. The kind of conviction and passion you have at 19 years, నేను ఇంకొక్కళ్ళలోనే చూశాను. I don't have to say the name. at 19. So you have a long way to go. Pick the roles that suit your, you know, you are a great actor, so pick the roles wisely. And my baby Siri or IK Javili, AK Sridevi, like ante when I saw initially, when I said Jagdish showed me a thing, showed me a video, I thought ante eppudu how come ante inta experience lekunda how are you trusting her, Jagdish? And frankly speaking, that's what my first opinion was. And when I saw you on the set, you don't care where the camera is. Camera ekkadundanedi pattichukokunda, she'll be herself. She'll feel every emotion. నేను ఒక చోట వేర్ దేర్ ఇస్ అ క్రైయింగ్ సీన్, మ్యామ్ ఐ ఆస్క్డ్ హర్, నీకు ఎందుకు అలా ఏడుపు వచ్చిందంటే, నాకు రోహిణి గారు చెప్పారు మీ అమ్మ ఇలా ఫీల్ అవుతుంది, నువ్వు ఎలా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశారు, నాకు ఏడుపు వచ్చేసింది మ్యామ్ అన్నది అంది. సో ఐ థింక్ షీ హ్యాస్ అ గ్రేట్ యాక్టర్, లైక్ ఈవెన్ ఎట్ 17 I think she understands emotion and she can perform. So all the best. I personally, Nani, and I want you guys, both of you, to shine and pick great stories and do well. So all the best. And all the other actors, ma Judge Garu, Rajshekhar Garu, Subhalekha Sudhakar sir, even if you were in very few scenes, just with your expressions, you really won our hearts. That kindness in your face, everything really worked for us. So now I'll move on to that Chelli role lo chesina oka simple, like one scene lo kuda she just made us cry. So that's the kind of, and this the strongest thing about this film is casting. We killed it. Vamshi, if that's your credit, then you killed it literally. And moving on to crew, I'll talk about Vijay. Nani illandaru my product, Nani's product antaru, but I'll say Vijay is my product. And then he became your product. But I chose him for Meet Cute. So, yeah. So, and even whether you're doing our films or other films, Vijay, I root for you. Like literally every win, your win, we both enjoy as much as, even if it's not our film. And in edit room lo cinema chusanu 3 saalu. When I went to theatre and watched with RR, నువ్వు ఇంకో layer of emotions add చేస్తావు సినిమాకి. I loved it when I watched it with music, like literally chetakotisavu. So that was Nani's word, by the way. I stole it. So, and then I have to talk about Dinesh. So this Jagdish, authenticity goal lo, he'll go for really raw లొకేషన్స్ వేర్ హీ వాంట్స్ అక్క ఇలాగే ఉండాలి కోట్, అదేంటి కొంచెం గ్రాండ్గా ఉండాలి కదా సినిమాల్లో, లైక్ యూనో అలా ఉండాలి కదా జగదీష్ అంటే, లేదు అక్క ఇలాగే ఉండాలి డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కోర్ట్స్, చందు హౌస్ ఇస్ సో బేసిక్, పర్లేదా స్క్రీన్ మీద బాగానే ఉంటుందా అని ఐ యూస్ టు హ్యావ్ డౌట్స్. బట్ ద వే హీ సెట్ ఫ్రేమ్స్, దినేష్ గారు, లైక్ so much drama was added by his framing. Literally the framing was so beautiful. I became a huge fan of him. So Dinesh, you are not here, but thank you so much for being part of Court. And who am I? And Vittal Garu gave us, you know, sets that are very relatable and believable. So thank you, sir. And who else am I forgetting? Prashant, our executive producer. So he was my midnight call. Basically, eppudu నాకు 11:30, 12 ఎప్పుడు పడితే అప్పుడు కాల్ చేసేదాన్ని. లైక్ he doesn't have a family, he doesn't have a life. I used to call him and say, ప్రశాంత్ ఇదేంటి అదేంటి దీని అర్థం ఏంటి, ఇది ఎందుకు వాడతారు అదెందుకు వాడతారు అని. అండ్ హీ వాజ్ సో పేషెంట్ విత్ మీ. He literally is my teacher in production. I understood everything because of him. And Venkat Garu is our invisible support system who gave us everything. And Karthik, Vamshi, and all the edit department, I love you all. I don't want to talk about each one of you, but Jagdish, you have the strongest direction department. If I ever direct and you are not directing, I will use that team. Literally. You know what happened now? Initial direction department, Anta Srikanth kottesadu. So I don't have anybody. They are booked for Paradise. So if you are not directing, I'll free unte, I'll steal them. So that's how much I love. Karthik was my promotion partner also. Rose ki oka 30 సార్లన్నా కాల్ చేస్తాను. సో ఐ మిస్ యూ గైస్ వన్స్ దిస్ ఇస్ ఓవర్. అండ్ హూ ఎల్స్ ఎమ్ ఐ మిస్సింగ్? డోంట్ మిస్ ఎనీ. ఎడిటర్ కార్తిక్ గారు. సో చక్కగా ఫ్రీ ఫ్లోలో వెళ్ళిపోయాం మేము సినిమా తీసుకొని. సో హీ మేడ్ దట్ ఫిల్మ్ ద పర్ఫెక్ట్ 2.5 hours. అండ్ కోర్ట్ రూమ్ డ్రామాస్ కెన్ హ్యావ్ lull if we are not editing it perfectly. And he made it the perfect 2.5 hour film where you don't feel even one low in the whole film. So, sir, we are very indebted to you. You gave us a perfect film. I don't know if he's here, but thank you so much. And who else? Then, నీ లిస్ట్ తీ ఫోన్లో. నేను అందరినీ కవర్ చేస్తానో లేదో చూడు. లైక్ చెప్పేశాను కదా ఫస్టే. హర్ష గారు పెట్టి నువ్వే మర్చిపోయావు, నేను మర్చిపోలేదు హర్ష గారిని.
ఒకరిని మర్చిపోయారు, మా ప్రెజెంటర్ గారు.
లాస్ట్ మావాడే నేను లాస్ట్లో మాట్లాడుతా. And Vishika and all the actors were very nice. I don't know how they casted the film. This is a dream cast literally for any director. So he picked very wisely. Okay, now last but not the least. We are all, whoever we call ourselves as Nani products. It's like like he believes in a film, he believes in a person also. Oh, ee cinema work out avutadi anukunte, he doesn't just believe in that subject. He believes that the guy or the girl who bought that film to me, I believe in them. So that's how he trusts us. So when he called me that, okay, Aki, can you come and take care of the production? I'm like, నేను ఏం చేస్తానని నన్ను పిలుస్తున్నాడు. I don't have any idea about production. I am 20 years here in US, how will I know ani? He somehow believed it more than I did. And I don't know if I did a great job, but he always told me that I am doing excellently. So there's very few people who actually may give you support and give you things that you feel like you yourself can't achieve. And there is even fewer people who celebrate you when you win. So thank you, Nani. I won't say thank you and all, but you, ante the win, if I win, he celebrates it as his own win. If Jagdish wins, he celebrates it as his own win. If you guys win, he celebrates it as his own win. So there is very few people in the world like that, and I'm lucky to have him in my own home. So thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you
so much, Deepthi garu.